Good day guys, Bing here. Today we're going to try this one. Okay, so we're going to turn some of these panels are into glass and some into solid panels. Okay, so looks like this is a project, and this is pattern-based family on the probably model in place mass, right? So okay, so yeah, so let's do it. So first I'll show you so this is one of the options we can use Dynamo, right? So we can create the shape, so whatever shape we need, the surface, and with divided surface and pattern-based family. And then so for each of these family, so we will have this instance parameter, so instance material parameter, which we can adjust, we can change. Sorry, I have this one automatic on, so that's why it's just automatically changing the material back. So we can change them manually. So we can manually select them and change the material. But if we have a bigger surface and large number of these panels, it can take some time to do it, right? So it can be a little bit tricky. So and of course we can also use match MA to match parameter. So that's another way of doing this. So but if we use Dynamo, it can be a little bit easier. So for example, we can let me change this one to automatic. So we can use use one of the. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the family, and then use that the location of the family to decide the material of those panels, and we can have a parameter to control, so the number. So for example, I want like a 10% of panels to be glass, right? So we can just type in 10. If 100, so it's all these panels become that material, which is in this case it's glass, right? So we can just change it to 0%. They're all this material, so material B. Okay, so yeah, so this is how we can quite easily adjust the material. And also we can change that we can pick different families. So for example, if we pick this one, and it will change. So instead of here, it will go move these to that area, so it can still adjust that number. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so first we're going to, let me just close this, and also I'm going to close this one as well, because every time we change the the family or project, so we need to reopen the Dynamo script. So I have it here, so in case. Okay, so first, because this is a model in place mass, actually Dynamo won't work in model in place mass. So the reason is it's Dynamo only work when we finish the model in place mass. But once we finish, so actually let me show you, I'll explain this to you. Okay, so let's first create a project. So I'm going to just go to side plan, and then maybe just model in place. I'll just do a very simple mass. Okay, so I'll use a reference. Maybe I'll just use spline through points. I'll just copy it twice. So we have 3 splines through points. Create a form. Let's go to 3D view. I'll just move the point up. So now we have a very simple. Maybe I'll just move this up as well. So now we have a very simple massing, right? So now we can select this and divide the surface. So now we have this. Okay, so again, let's also create a pattern-based family. So let's go pattern-based family. Oh, what's this? Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, and then we can create a form. I'll just create a surface, and then create a material. Let's call it material and instance parameter. And then go to manage material. So I'm going to create a couple of materials. So the first one, let's call it A. I'll just change the color, and I'll just use the same colorful shade for graphic. So if we use shade or consistent color, so it will show red as well. So let's duplicate. I'll call it B. Just create another one. So I'll just go instance. I'll change it. Maybe just this color. Yeah, all good. So now we have 2 material. So doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to apply for now. So we can just load this one into the project. Now go to 3D view. Select this divided surface, right? So, and then we can just apply that pattern-based family to it. So okay, so now we have this. So currently we don't have any material, so you can see all these are just by category. So you can manually type in the material if you want to. You can also use MA to match. So if you don't have a lot of this, so it's probably quite easy to manually change them, right? But once you have a large number, it can take some time. So what we can do is we can just let's just bring out the script we did before. I'll just see here. I have this here. I'll drag this into Dynamo. Files doing don't worry. Okay, so and also I'll change this one to menu for now because we need to just double check. So you can see this one's wrong. So just family. Okay, so now you can say it's not working now here. So you can see around start. It will not end. Probably need to wait a long time, but it won't work. So this is because Dynamo just it doesn't work in model place mass. So we have to finish this mass, and once we finish and we run again, so you can see it works this time, but still it works. I mean, this part is working. So you can see we can find all the families here we have. We can find all the location of these families, but when we go to let me think, this one should work, so let me try. Yeah, it should work. See, yeah, all the warnings gone, but this step, so the final step, which we use to set the parameter by name. So which means in this case we're trying to assign the material to these panels won't work because we are outside of this model in place mass. Okay, we are outside of it. We can't. So you can see when we try to select one in these panels, these material parameters, they are gray out. We can't change it from here. We have to go inside, and then once we inside, we it just won't work. So what this means is Yeah, they are not compatible. We need to use conceptual mass instead. Okay, so actually it's not too hard to, to copy this into a we can copy this into a conceptual mass. So let's create a new, oh sorry, I picked the wrong one, but that's fine. We can still go into conceptual mass template and create a family, conceptual mass family here. Go back to the project and edit in place, and then select everything we have here. So including all the reference, the spline through point, and also the surface and the divided surface. Control C, go to this conceptual mass, Control V, okay, and we can see we can paste this into here. So it will, yeah, everything will be, I think everything will be the same. Okay, so now we can try to use this Dynamo to control this divided surface. But before that, we have to close it because this one is still linked to the project. Okay, so we want this script to be linked to the conceptual mass. So let's close this. Oh, hell, not working. Maybe I'll close it. Okay, that's all good. Go open Dynamo again. Okay, and then I'll just open this one. So make sure you have this one. Maybe I'll just leave the project open. It should be fine. Close the window, we don't need. So now go to drag this into Dynamo, and it will tell me it's not untrusted. Yeah, it's on my computer. Okay, so now this should work. Okay, so we still need, looks like we still need to pick a family here. And then let's see what's going on here. So check, just double check. Oh, sorry, I accidentally double clicked. Just double check the parameter material. It's matching family 7. Yeah, I think it's what's going on here. So I just changed to manual for now. So click on run. Oh, looks like we have some warning. Warning. B. What's this about? A material with a given name does not exist. Oh, I think we create a material B. Yeah. We have A, we don't have B. Oh, that's why it's not working. That's fine. Let's create a new material. So rename B. So this time, maybe I'll just use that default color. Oh, see, instantly. Looks like it's working, but still some warning. So click on run again. Maybe I'll change this one. Click on run. Oh, doesn't work. That's material A. Tab B. Oh, what's going on? Something's not right. We lost this. Click on run again. Still. Family conceptual mass, right? Yeah, that's correct. So this is a project. Yeah, okay. So this is a conceptual mass. This is a project. This is conceptual mass. Interesting. So let's check glass. We probably, yeah, let's try, try A. Run again. Still warning. Automatic. Change to manual. What's this? Nothing. Let's try to pick a different material. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Yeah, it looks like we're having some issue here. Let me try. Let me think. Maybe let's just close it and reopen it. Yeah, I found that sometimes it happens. Oh, no more warning. Okay, so I'll change this one to menu for now. Select element, select. It's not working. Control C, Control V. I'll just create a new one. Select. Still not. I think this happens before. Yeah, this happened before. So yeah, I'm not sure why. So maybe let me just close the project for now. So let's make sure there's only one conceptual mask here. Okay, so looks like it's working now. Just pick one element, click on run. Okay, it's working finally. Yeah, it looks like it was maybe sometimes when we have multiple, multiple files open. Yeah, where it Dynamo doesn't understand which one to work on. So yeah, looks like it's working. So let me change this one to automatic. Yeah, so you can see when we change the percentage, it will also change the material of those panels. So now we have glass. If I change the glass to A, material A, which is why is it black? I think interesting. I saw that it should be red, right? Okay, so and then yeah, so we can also change this one B. So what material we have for B? Gray. How about we change color? Right, so it will it should automatically. Why it's not changing? Maybe because we didn't tick the box in graphic. Okay, so yes, good. So yeah, I think this is it. So I'll just now let me just explain this one to you. So it's actually a very simple script. So what we did what we try to do here is we're trying to use the distance. So you can see we have a distance between all the families and one of the family, and then create a list of those family. So and then we try to get we use the distance between those families and reorder that family. So which means in this list, so it will start with the the closest family, so and then to the farthest, and then we also try to create a list for materials, and then we use a percentage. So for example, if it's 10%, and then depending on the number of, so see the list, so see here count, right? We have 100, and 10% of 100 is 10, so we'll use that 10. So imagine 10 times the material, so which means we will have 10 of material A, and what's left, so see 100 minus 10 times X divided by 100, so we get 90, and use a cycle to multiply the material B. So and then combine those two list of material. We create one list of materials. So 10% of the material is material A, 90% is, and in total there will be 100, right? And then the same. So we have this list of element or families. We have 100, and then we apply 100 these materials to this one. So and then we have the final result. So this is the final. So set parameter by name. Just give the material to the families. Okay, so very simple, right? And also the family is very simple as well. So yeah. Okay, so I'll just do a final. So you can probably just have a look. And I will upload this one for you so you can have a play. And yeah, this family is very simple, so I don't need to upload this one, right? So, and you can also try different shape as well. So let me just change this one. So just make sure when you are still editing your family, change this one back to menu, because you don't want to Revit to calculate every time you do any change to the family. So let's just delete everything we have here. Oh, and also if you don't, so see all these points, or what do we call this, location of families. See, if you don't want to see them in this view, you can just go here, right click, and untick the preview geometry. Okay, so let's delete this. Let's try some interesting shape. What shape should we do? Reference. I'll just use spline and draw on world plan. So I'll maybe just do something like this. Okay. And maybe we can just use a point drawn face, place it here, and then maybe do another spline, use draw on world plan, set world plan, pick this. Okay, so maybe I'll do something crazy. Not too crazy. Okay, so how about this? Make it reference line, select both. Probably won't work. Oh, interesting. It works. Yeah, okay, so now we have this, right? So then we can just... It's a bit ugly. Don't know. Let's try to adjust this. Oh, hell. Cancel. I'll try to adjust this a little bit. Maybe do that. Too much. Go up a little bit. Okay, sorry, I give up. I'll just use this shape. So let's use divided surface. Maybe I'll increase the number of this U grid, and then let's apply that pattern based family to it. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit ugly, but that's fine. So now let's, yeah, we need to, so how about we try to, apply some material to this part. So we just need to select family instance and pick one of the family. So for example, this one. And then I'll change this one to 10%, that's fine. So what material we're going to use? Material A. The rest will be material B. So if I click on run, so this should change some of the material here. Ah, interesting. I'm not sure why this is happening. So let's just right click on preview geometry. Not working? Maybe you click on run again. Yeah, it looks like I think it's probably because so when we use the location of family on pattern-based family, it's not exactly the same place. So previously when we have that shape, all these locations are up there. I think that's probably why we're having this issue. So maybe I'll change this one to, how about I change this one to 1. Now we have these warnings. Ah, we lost this. Wrong again. Okay, it's back. Yeah, I think it's working. And also these locations are not far off the family actually. Yeah. 9%, click on run. Yeah, I think it's working. Right, so that's 9%. Now if I change this one to automatic, so it will automatically adjust. Until 100, it will change all the material to red. All these material parameter. Sorry, very slow. Okay, so I think this is it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.